What's up, y'all? Peace. Thanks for joining me. It's your boy, Brother Phil, Soul of a Nerd. And Brother Phil here with a video post for my kind of initial reactions here. Just coming from seeing the Marvel Studios latest offering, Shang-Chi and Legend of the Ten Rings. Um, it's Labor Day. Well, it's after midnight now, so it is now Tuesday. But yeah, so I got to see it today. 8:30 showing. No, yeah, it was like 8:30. I forget. But so getting my thoughts together. I thought I would share my initial thoughts. I'll probably do a more in-depth review video after this at some point. But just to get my first thoughts out here. um, I definitely enjoyed the movie. It was good. It was, quite well done. Like I said, from writing to directing, acting, nothing spectacular, I would say, in any of those regards, except for maybe some of the visuals were very special, special effects, get it? But um, I wouldn't say that, there was anything outstanding as far as the acting or script or direction. Fight choreography was very high level. Um, so that's kind of like the general idea. It was a good movie. I mean, I may see it again, but I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't give me that feeling to rush out and see it again, like a lot of Marvel movies have. Uh, this is a unique period coming into Phase 4 and coming out of COVID. Going to see these movies, it's going to be real interesting. You've got a lot of new characters, so there's different anticipation levels. Um, I don't know, like, some momentum has been lost since Endgame and Spider-Man Far From Home came out. But it's building back up. And if anything, this movie definitely was good to let us know the MCU is still alive and well, basically, as Black Widow did as well. Honestly, the Disney Plus TV shows are probably doing so far a better job of invigorating me from an MCU perspective than these first two movie outings. Um, Eternals is coming up next in November, and then of course Spider-Man epic that everybody's been waiting for. So back to this movie, Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi. Um, my uh, biggest takeaways as far as, again, what I liked most about the movie was the mythology and just depth of the world, that world building, kind of, I guess you could say, that they're creating in this pocket of, the universe that we haven't touched on. The Asian culture references and influence, it was well done. It made the movie feel special. Um, the basic storyline, or the basic conflict, I'll say, in the movie, and source of conflict, was actually quite simple, but profound at the same time, and I actually enjoyed that. Probably mainly because of the performers that were in the movie, but that's still, I guess, from a dialogue and script perspective, it still wasn't anything spectacular or all that phenomenal. Um, Simu Liu, I believe is how you pronounce his name. He's he was good. I enjoyed him, but he didn't like blow me away as a new MCU character. Although I think he's got a lot of potential. Um, I just think with for this introduction movie, they didn't really get to tap into a whole lot of his character, and he just, as an actor, I guess, really doesn't carry that presence just yet. But it's possible. They've definitely done better with other origin movies. Um, to me, Iron Man, Thor, what else? Captain America, the first Avenger. As far as see Doctor Strange. Like right now, I want to say this movie is in that Doctor Strange range of movies, which is in like the middle of the MCU pack. Um, but that's debatable. In some ways, I think Doctor Strange was still better, but it's kind of, I mean, like I said, maybe that's where I have to see this movie again. Uh, the what was I gonna say? Oh, I'm just talking about origin movies. You had Ant Man, it's an origin movie. Captain Marvel's origin movie. Guardians of the Galaxy origin movie. So it's probably better than those. Captain Marvel, Ant Man, not Guardians of the Galaxy though. So I mean, this is like I said, this is a good step. It's a good for this new introduction of a character. It was good, but yeah, it's not cracking that like top five, probably not even top 10 for me. So again, with 23, 24 movies, it's gonna be in that middle of the pack, around 14, 15 maybe. Uh, yeah, in that range. So that's you might say, well, that's not really that great to land there. But again, who's to say that these new movies have to keep being? Each movie you see doesn't have to now be in the top five and knock older movies out of place. I mean, this is that weird space that Marvel Studios is in right now, where their movies have high expectation, like they must exceed the previous movie, and that's not. I don't think they have to at all. Um, so that's pretty much it. Like this is not a movie that I was highly anticipating at all. When I heard about it, did I want to see it? Sure, but as far as Phase Four announcements early on, um, Black Widow, Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, which is still my most anticipated movie of Phase Four. Eternals, knowing there's going to be a sequel to Black Panther. Um, what else? Oh yeah, the Spider-Man movie. Um, so it's like, oh, and even when they announced Thor: Love and Thunder, so all of those to me were going to be more anticipated than Shang-Chi, and so I didn't have a whole lot of, and particularly for this year's releases, which are four movies: Black Widow, Shang-Chi, uh, Eternals, and Spider-Man. No Way Home. It's like Shang-Chi is easily was the least anticipated, and I think the movie kind of added up to what I would have thought in terms of anticipation. My satisfaction with it is on par with my anticipation for it. So, that's not a good or bad. It just broke even. I would say definitely go see it, though. Definitely go see it. There's probably things you will like more than I did about the movie. It was a very fascinating, like I said, visual and conceptual movie. And like I said, the concept in mythology is that alone is worth going to see the movie. Uh, it was kind of trippy, some things they introduced, and it's going to be interesting to see how they follow up with it. Um, it's much like with Doctor Strange when you start introducing different realities and dimensions. It's talk of dimensions in this movie. So when you start talking like that, you know you got to see how you're going to follow up with that. Fight choreography was beautiful. You know, score was really nice to match it. So it had a very emotional weight to carry through the whole movie, by the way, which I thought was very good as well. It's like an emotional weight that runs through the whole movie. So um, I would say on a scale of 1 to 10 right now, probably like a 7. So check it out. Thanks. Thanks for checking in, and come back maybe with a more full review about certain things and plots and things I like. So no spoilers here. So far, that's how I felt about it. Go see it. Marvel, MCU, they're back. Like I said, they've been back. But yeah, so um, also, I'm going to do a state of the MCU video. I wanted to do one before I saw this movie, and time got in the way, and it was like, well, let's just go see the movie and do one afterwards, which will include me kind of doing mini reviews of the three. Well, I already reviewed WandaVision, but the Loki Disney Plus series, Falcon and Winter Soldier. I think I did a couple reviews and I got lost track of it. Been busy making music production, but I'll finish up on my thoughts on that series and Black Widow, which I never did a full movie review of that. At this point, feels kind of beleaguered and late to try to do a full review of Black Widow, but I'll incorporate that into my State of the MCU video, which I think this is a good time to do it anyway, leading up to definitely before the Spider-Man, because I think that movie's going to set things, it's going to turn things crazy the way it looks like it's setting up, and so I'll be doing that pretty soon. Definitely, I'll try to get that done before Eternals comes out in November. I don't think we need another 2 months. So yeah, and then I'll probably go into more depth about how I feel about Shang-Chi in some particular aspects. All right, y'all. I'll let you next time. Wakanda forever. Peace. I might as well let the video run.